Everybody, this is Scott from Comic Book Hangover, and I have some books to share. I came into some books thanks to my good friend Cody Lockwood from Lockwood's Loot. He had another successful CodyCon 2020 live stream. I got some books from him. I'm very excited about. I got a few books from my local comic book shop. Not as many as I would have liked to have gotten because DC apparently decided, well, they're going to do whatever the heck they want with their books, which means that I did not get some of the books that I wanted from them because I didn't send them out because, DC is being kind of, I don't know, being stupid right now, honestly. I also have some mail calls, some books, one book in particular that I've been looking for a very long time. I finally managed to find it at a really good price, as well as there's going to be a second video because I got this in. I actually screwed up my order on this. I got to get a hold of these guys. I screwed up my order on these. I wound up getting 3 of these things. 2 of them I opened up, so I'm going to go ahead and share with those now. And this one here I have not opened yet. I'll be doing a separate unboxing video for this that will be posted as soon as I get it done. I'm going to do that today. When this video is done, I'm going to do that one, and I'm going to post them all up, so you'll be able to check them all out today. There's not going to be any break in them. But first and foremost, let's talk about what I picked up from my local comic book shop this week, because we are now in our second week of new comics, which is great. Still no Marvel books for myself. There were some Marvel books out this week, but I did not get any because the books that I read aren't going to be out for another couple of weeks, provided they actually come out. Because right now, Marvel's doing this thing where they're starting to put their books in digital format. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm a comic book person. If they do these books, even if it's Ghost Rider or Thor, books that I really enjoy reading, if they do them in a digital format, I'm dropping them. I'm not buying a digital comic book. No way, no how, it's not going to happen. I'll wait for the trade. I want to actually be able to flip through my books, But that aside, I did get a DC book this week. They actually managed to send one out, 1 or 2 out to my local comic shop. The one I grabbed was Facsimile Edition, DC Superstars Presents number 17. This focuses on the Huntress, so I grabbed that. I love those facsimile books. I also have not had a chance really to read yet Mercy number 2, because the first one was really good. I really liked how it's a slow burn story. I like how it gives you enough to really not know exactly what's going on, but it is enough to make you want to read what comes up next. So I had to grab that second issue. And Go Power Rangers number 31. So those are the books. I haven't had a chance to read any of them yet. It's been a really, really crazy time. We're actually, my store is going to be opening up here next week, so we're getting things around, preparing, and trying to get everything finished that we want to get finished around the house here, so that when I go back to work, there isn't a lot of loose ends around. But also, I want to show you, at my local comic shop, there was a box there that had toys for $5 in it. My fiance was looking through there. She found this guy, a little bendable Wacko Warner from Animaniacs. I was like, cool, I want that. It's only $5, whatever. And she keeps digging. She goes, Scott. And I was like, what? And she holds up Wacko. And I was like, dude, if Yakko and Wacko are in there, keep looking, see if you can find Dot. It took her a few minutes, but she did find Dot. So I've got all the Warner's bendy figures. They're a little dirty. I'm going to give them a good cleaning to see how they look. But, overall, they're not in that bad a condition. But they're going to be a lovely, nice, very welcome addition to my collection in my room. So, now, CodyCon 2020. Again, my good friend Cody Lockwood, Lockwood's Loot. I'll put some links in the description down below. Every Friday, he does for about 2 hours this video stream where he's selling books. He gets books from a local vendor, and he just says, $10 books, $5 books, $15 books, whatever. He's got toys, he's got, action figures and all kinds of stuff that he's giving away as well, or it's selling rather, as well. I was able to get a hold of some stuff from him. One book in particular that I had been on the hunt for so long that I kind of gave up on actually being able to find it. That's in the stack. So going through these, this one here, Action Comics number 714. This is one that I got. It's only a $5 book. I got it because I like the cover of it. That is a pretty sweet cover, and why not? Why not? I had to have that one. Another one that I got just because for some reason I liked the cover. Batman number 424. I don't know what it is about this cover, but you know, I just liked it and snatched it up. He also had, this was another $5, not even a book. This is the official handbook of the Marvel Universe number 3. I asked him if he had the one with Ghost Rider on it, that I wanted it. He had one with Johnny Blaze. I'm not that much interested in that one as I am in the Ghost Rider. So I got that. It's unopened. I'm going to aim on the back. That's pretty awesome. I also grabbed from him, these are this bit more expensive books. I think these are the $10 range. This is Uncanny X-Men, number 171. This is the issue where Rogue joins the X-Men. So, mainly, I got it because I like the cover. Now, when you're at a moment in time where you've gone 30 years getting books regularly every week, and then you go over 2 months without any new books, you're willing to go and get any book. Go for the cover. It doesn't matter as long as you get a comic book, you know. So this is one of those ones I got because I liked the cover, and I mean it turned out to be a nice small key. Along the lines of small key books, X Factor number 5. This features the it's Apocalypse in cameo. So not a first full appearance, not his actual first appearance, his first cameo appearance. So I got that. I'd like to get his first full appearance mainly because it's got a cool cover. But in the meantime, I do have this one. Going along with that, I snatched up X Factor number 19. This is the first appearance of the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. It's also got a really nice Simonson cover. Love that. Love that stuff. Also, Mr. Lockwood was kind enough to put up for sale for me to get. Snatched this one up right away. This is Purgatory from Chaos Comics, back when Purgatory was good. Chaos Comics, not that nonsense that's going on now where you have Purgatory who's kind of there, Chastity who does the only like Chastity, and Evil Ernie, which is mostly he's actually just, you know, mildly irritated Ernie. He's not even Evil Ernie anymore. But this is back when Purgatory was good, when she was hot. It's a preview book for her ongoing series. I have a couple of other ones. I think I've got a Chastity one, and I might have the Lady Death one. I'm not sure. I got to dig into my boxes to see which ones I have. I don't have this one, so I definitely wanted to get this one to add to the collection. And it's been a long time since I bought a Chaos book that I actually didn't have, so that one's kind of cool. And then the book that he had that I'd been looking for a long time, to the point where I got a reprint from it, Marvel Masterpieces or something like that. One of their reprint that they were doing years ago. Kind of gave up on getting the original. He gets on his Facebook page and says, hey, these are the books that I have. Purgatory, this one other one, and snatched this one up. Put me back $40, but whatever. Marvel Premiere number 28, the first and only team-up of Man-Thing, Ghost Rider, Morbius, and Werewolf by Night. This book has been on my grail list, my want list, for a decade and a half, maybe a little bit longer. Finally got it. I'm so ecstatic about having this book. I'm so stoked. It's awesome. It's gonna get. I'm actually sending this one to get graded. I mean, it's probably not in the best of condition. It looks really sharp. You know, there's really not too much wrong with it. I'm gonna send it in because it's a book that I've been looking for a long time. I finally got it, and I want to be able to put it in a case and display it up on my wall, because this right here was a moment for me. When I saw that one, I was like, holy cow, I gotta get on this keyboard. I gotta type this. Another one that he had that these books always draw my attention, because I'm a real big fan of these old school horror comics. Weird Science number 15. This is not an original. This one set me back. I think it was a $10 book for this one. This is a reprint from a publisher. They called themselves East Coast Comics. That was comics with Comix. They did a whole line of these back in 1973. They did 12 of them all together. This one, along with the next 2 that I've got coming up as part of the mail call, as we go into that, Vault of Horror number 26, and one that I've been looking for, hoping that I could find someday in a nice condition, because every time I see this one online, it's always beat up. This one is beautiful, best cover that I've seen of it. Crypt of Terror number 1. Really, I mean, it looks gorgeous. Really, the only thing wrong with it is there's that little ding up there in the corner. But you know what? This was less than $5. The Vault of Horror was less than $5. With these 3 added to my collection, I now have 8 or 9 of the 12 EC reprints from East Coast Comics that they put out. I almost have the entire run. There's Weird Science and Weird Fantasy and Two Fisted Tales that I need to get. So I guess I've got 9 of them since there's 12 of them all together. I only need 3. There's 9. This set is going to be completed very soon, man. I'm so excited about this. And this one here, I might even put these up on my wall for a while just because I love EC Comics. Something about the way their covers were set up. Just so simple, yet they did so much with them. And the art was amazing. The writing was awesome. Each book, even though each story was only about 4 pages long, it was like, 4 to 6 pages long. They were like full-length stories, like novels, because the writing was so good, so in-depth. And this one here was the first time that this book had actually ever been. This is actually kind of not even a reprint. So this book, the original release for this was going to be this Crypt of Terror #1, but that was when the crap hit the fan, and all of EC sort of buckled, except for Mad Magazine. This issue was originally published as the final issue of Tales from a Crypt, when originally it was supposed to be the Crypt of Terror. It was going to be the 4th horror book in the EC line of horror comics. So when East Coast published this as the Crypt of Terror #1, this was actually the first time that I can think of, that I know of, that it had actually been published as the Crypt of Terror #1. So technically not a reprint, unless I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, please correct me down in the comments below. Let me know if I'm making a mistake on that. Finally, from my mail call, I got, and these ones collectively was about, what, $8, $9? Magazine, I'm assuming this is sort of a fanzine, sort of along the lines of Wizard Magazine, of Hero Illustrated, of Marvel Age, but not done by a major publisher back in the day. These are from 1983, August and September 1983. Comic Reader. This is issue 213 from September 1983. I got this one because it's got Jim Starlin's Dreadstar on the cover, and for some reason I liked it. But the one that I really went for was this one here. This is Comic Reader, August 1982. Sorry, this is number 203. Has Ghost Rider and Hellstorm on the cover by Mike Mignola. A Mike Mignola Ghost Rider. I've never seen one before. This is one of my favorite versions of Ghost Rider. This one and Catch. I know there's a bunch of them now, but these are the 2. The first 2, my favorite 2. And I've never seen a Mike Mignola Ghost Rider. It was less than $5. I had to have it. That was super awesome. I was so glad to get that in. Now I just got to figure out what size bag and board that's going to get, and toss those in my box. So moving on, as I wrap this video up, I'm going to show you the books that I got from the other 2 mystery mail calls real quick. I don't think there's anything major key in this one. Like I said, I've got this 3rd box here. I don't know what's in this one yet. So as soon as this video is over with, I'm going to have another one. I'll go ahead and once I get everything uploaded and everything, I'll go ahead and click make the links. The boxes will be up here somewhere, or maybe even down here somewhere, and you'll be able to click on that and go straight to it and have a good time with it. But this is what I got in the other ones. Uncanny X-Men's current run, I believe current run. I don't know. They keep Marvel keeps rebooting these books so many times. It's hard to keep track of what's where and how and when. But Uncanny X-Men number 16, just a regular issue as far as I know. This is one actually I think I'm really kind of happy to have. Again, it's kind of weird. I'm not a fan of the X-Men, but their older books, especially the covers of the older books, are really cool. To me, there anyway. So here's X Factor number 36, part of the Inferno line. And again, these are these books are actually in really nice condition. I mean, there's really hardly anything wrong with this one. Actually, the spine is just perfect on this. It's got sharp edges on it. But yeah, Inferno, X Factor number 36. From DC, Detective Comics number 613. I've seen this cover before. It's kind of a cool cover. I'll toss. I'll probably end up rebagging and boarding it, tossing it into my collection. Why not? Halloween Comic Fest, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina Season 2. This one does have a stamp on there from a store. whatever is going to go in my box. I might even have this one. I don't know. Daredevil, from the original series, Daredevil, from, what's this, 1980, issue 165. So Daredevil versus Dr. Octopus is kind of interesting, kind of different. And then a little bit more modern, Nightwing. This is from the DC Universe Rebirth set of books, or whatever they did, that reboot. Nightwing number 8, Rise of the Raptors. Then jumping back to Marvel for the last couple of these here, Mighty Thor 448 with the ever-loving, amazing Spider-Man on it. Wolverine, this is, I believe, from the original run. This is an Andy Cooper cover. It's actually pretty nice. Wolverine number 94. This is back when they weren't doing the numbers up here. The numbers are actually down here in the UPC box. So I'm looking up here for the numbers. Like, wait, it's down there. So annoying. Kazar, Lord of the Hidden Jungle number 8. Nice classic Marvel comic there. Nice classic Marvel cover. And finally, this is Dark Horse, Trekker Color Special number 1. This one is signed. Not entirely sure whose signature that is, but that's a pretty nice cover too. And again, this book, it's a Dark Horse book. I've seen these ones around, but they're always kind of beat up, you know. And this is kind of nice to see one of these that's in really good condition. So find out who that signature is from, and you know, decide whether or not I want to get it graded or just leave it in this lovely little case here, toss it up on the wall somewhere. So those are the books that I got. As I said, little box up here. Yeah, we'll do the box up here. Is going to have the link to this lovely little thing here. So we're going to do an unboxing video with this mystery mail call, the third one that I got, because apparently I don't know how to order stuff off the internet. Go figure. So again, thanks for watching. I will have links to, I'll have a link rather to Cody's Facebook page. Now he does have his own Facebook page, and he's got Lockwood's Loot, which is the company that he has that deals with comic books, collectibles, grading, and signings, and all that fun stuff. But on his main Facebook page is where he does the CodyCons every Friday, starting at about 7 o'clock, going about 10:30. So I do recommend checking it out. He's always got some great books. He has books there. He's getting them through, in conjunction or as a part of a team up with another comic shop we have in the area called Collector Zone. So they, you know, they're using it. It's a way to just unload some books and a way for you guys and me to get the books that we've been looking for and books that we just kind of like to have. You know, it's always fun to just get books that you just kind of want to have. You see the cover, you got to have it. So anyway, click the link up here. That'll take you to the Mystery Mail Call video, and feel free to subscribe. Please subscribe. Click on that like button. It's always cool to get likes on these videos, and yeah, share the video. Comment down below. Let me know, what have you gotten. I mean, what books have you gotten lately that have been really cool? What's been interesting to you, and how exciting is it that we are actually going to be getting comic books again every week again? Now, if we can get DC to stop being buttholes about how they're doing their books and get all of our books back on Wednesdays and all at the same time, that'd be even better. But hey, you know what? At this point in time, we'll take what we can get, right? So again, thanks for watching. Click that like, subscribe, comment down below, share the video, click this lovely little thing up here, wherever it's going to be, probably up here, and check out my Mystery Mail Call unboxing. And we will see you. Actually, we'll see you next week because we're getting new comics again. This is awesome time. See you later.